What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Monday, February 3rd, 2025. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, fixed air moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Appreciate you all. Hope you had a great weekend. So much Pisces, especially on Saturday. But anyways, we're in the moon's day now. It's Monday, and we got a moon in Aries. Popping in Aries. Going to meet with Chiron early in the morning, square Mars, retrograde. So it can start off a little Monday vibes, kind of like slow to get up, or feeling angsty, if you will, a little emotional sort of currents, movement, things kind of bubbling up. It can be very passionate today as well. Venus is spending its final day in Pisces here. It's going to ingress into Aries where it will retrograde at 10 degrees. And during that ingress, it's making a nice sextile over to Pluto. So, yeah, I mean, I think passion is in the fold right now. I think a lot of everything right now with Mars and Chiron square and the moon, kind of that, there's a big ignition towards the freedom to, I think, one, love ourselves, to find good feelings and emotions in ourselves, and to drive that home for something that feels powerful and potent in our lives and can clean up the mess in constructive ways. Not in ways that are stressing us out. We want to try to avoid stress, but the avoiding of the stress is more by the creativity to unlock different doors and avenues that the universe is presenting for you. So finding the flow, getting in it, and staying in it, and using that to really activate. But today can feel pretty pop right off the get-go. But is that going to be a pop that's going to feel a little wounded, or is it a pop that's going to make you feel like you've done a lot of healing? Be different for different people, but the object is to remember our power. I mean, that's the objective, if you will. Like, remember how powerful you are. If you already feel powerful, good. Create with that powerful mystical quality, because there's that mystical energy with like the North Node and Neptune that's very important too. So don't lose your magic. I feel like Monday's a really good day to remember the magic, to build a strong foundation of empowerment from a very, spiritual, faith driven place. It's also the final day of Jupiter retrograde. So we get two big moves tomorrow with the benefic planets, Venus and Jupiter. Jupiter's going to station direct, and tomorrow Venus is going to come into Aries. So both of them are going to be in their detriment positions here of Aries and Gemini. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, but there's definitely different vibrations that we're about to feel when it comes to benefic energy. And I think with Mercury being right there, which is really, dispositing that Jupiter, right? Lord of Gemini, coming up with the sun, but in that nice trine in Aquarius, it's really about that inventive sort of spirit, the faith to not only like have the big ideals and the hopes, but to kind of narrow things down to what we can tinker with and toy with that make sense consciously, that align with sort of an unconscious belief or a conscious belief, but something that's a little bit more abstract. But I think that's where we can really find a lot of liberation from the mind. Because remember, Mercury's the dispositor of the South Node, so we're making a bunch of little things too big of a deal, and we're getting caught up in the sauce, lost in the sauce, if you will, or we're actually being more constructive. So I think today's more of like a be constructive, be in the flow, find different ways to invent, life that makes you feel liberated, that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel good, because this aspect does want us to feel good. It's kind of like a beliefs are possible. I can see my future. I understand I have a future and I'm ready to create that. We got the sun at 15 degrees, so we're halfway through Aquarius season. And, we're coming up on a big full moon. It's going to T square Uranus. So just throwing that out there. Like, we're kind of in a place right now where, like, anything can kind of shift and turn really fast as we're building up to that full moon, especially when we get there. So I think we want to be as comfortable as we can with oddities, with our own oddities, embracing our oddities and our uniqueness, and finding like-minded energy and helping others. Using, I feel like if you have a bunch of really good ideas right now, it's a really good idea to communicate those ideas, share them, teach, and also listen to other people's ideas. It doesn't be like full spotlight has to be on you all the time, but, it's a good day to share opinions, beliefs, conversate, to try and make things more positive and almost like woo woo. North Node, Neptune. So, really is an important day, I think, where we can really pop a strong envision of our future and initiate from that. And I think we can feel really strong in that. Or again, we can start off feeling a little, with this Mars Chiron square, we could be like almost frightened and feeling insecure of our future when the healing's actually, and yeah, it might not be what you thought, or it might not look perfect, or whatever it is, but don't be, insecure. Be secure that you have so much opportunity and different ways to create. That moon's going to finish the day coming into Taurus, and it's exalted there, but it is going to square Pluto early tomorrow morning, late, Monday night. So kind of a build up to some of that more intensity. It's intense, it's passionate. I think it wants to find the best things right now and to really find different ways to invent those things. And we're just empowered right now when we're not feeling lost in the sauce or insecure to a point where we can't still envision or activate some kind of uniqueness into our day and almost like try and tinker with things. I think we'll just have more enjoyment if we're willing and we're not frightened by making weird adjustments, because we might be focused on something looking a certain way or being, perfected form right now, but like it's more about fixing things enough or tinkering with things until you get the right thing, if that makes sense. So that's where I'm at with Monday. I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, see you tomorrow after I pull a card. Ooh, 3 of Cups. I like the 3 of Cups a lot. Yeah, I mean, I think that this is a day where it's like really positive when we're able to share how we're feeling and the way we're trying to go and the things we're pioneering or the things we're creating, and we're able to have like open conversation and like share these things and listen to other people's ideals right now and sort of different dreams and see the value and the beauty in people identifying, their way right now, but it's also in identifying our own ways. And I think feeling really secure about that, secure enough that you might have a vision or a dream of something, and instead of being like shy or scared of it or keeping it, like going out and telling your friends, being like, I have this great idea that I'm trying to work on right now, or I, have this great feeling about something and I want to share it with you. I think today is really positive for that, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.